Aquarius. So I have been choosing an object. I've been drawn to a particular object for each sign. And guess what the object is that I was drawn to for you? Yes, this gorgeous mask. And I couldn't even find it. So it was a mask that was hiding. I know. So this is a bit of a theme for you. It's also rather gorgeous, isn't it? So we're going to keep this around a little bit. We're going to have it in mind. And it also means I'm going to use a very interesting deck for you as well. I'm going to use first a very icy deck because it's very Aquarius in colour, but I'm also going to use a bit of a shadow deck to go with it. Yes, we are. Okay. Plus, I've got my kind of witchy mug. Yeah. So it's all very Aquarius AF. Are you here for it? Let's take 3 cards. Overall energy. You know the drill. There'll be overall reading. There'll be a love reading. There's an extended love reading. If you like that love reading, that's the first link in the description box. Let's get into it. It's also stormy as well outside. Woof! And the first card. I feel like I need to wear this for this card actually. Oh, I'm quite into this. First card. Can you guess the first card? Have a guess. 10 of Swords. Ooh. 10 of Swords is a difficult card. Yes. It's a whole lot better than the 9. Not going to say that you're not going to pull the 9 because, full disclosure, it feels like you're in a bit of a spot at the moment. You're in a bit of a tricky position. You may be, I don't know, held in by something, worrying about something, coming to a point of crisis, which actually, when you come to a point of crisis, there is a release. Energy starts to happen. You start to do something where before you were frozen with fear. Yes, that is nice. Aquarius. The Star. Oh, I love that for you. I wish I had my magic wand. I've actually got a magic wand with a star on. I'm just looking to see if it's actually here because I'm so messy that often things are just right there. You get the Star. And that's your card, isn't it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, good. 10 of Swords. Yes, it's difficult. You may be in the middle of anything. Could be in a breakup. You could be leaving a job. You could just be in that period of your life where you're having an annus horribilis. You know, when you're like, what happened? What happened to everything? My house of cards just fell. Sometimes it does. Sometimes, you know, and let me know in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you. Doesn't, not if it's private, but just the general gist. Sometimes things come along and then other things come along and you're like, I did not know that this was actually a party, like a chaos party. Okay, I love this card actually. I love me a bit of crockery. The 7 of Cups. Okay, when we're in a difficult situation or even just in a bit of a trapped situation or in a situation where we're not being able to be ourselves, okay, it feels like we can sometimes, especially as an Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, you are the kind of lovely eccentrics of the zodiac. And I don't think even you know, and let me know about this in the comments too, I don't think even you know what you're going to do next, which is why you're very interesting to follow. I've said before, I have a lot of Aquarius, a lot of air sign friends. So I have a lot of Aquarians. I've got Venus in Aquarius, and apparently that means that you are attracted and like Aquarians. So wherever I go, I meet loads of them. And I like the unpredictability. You're going to have coffee with an Aquarius friend. Something's going to have changed. Maybe 5 things. And they're just really off. You know, they're like, well, I couldn't keep doing that. So I decided to do this. Like my Aquarius friend who was my yoga teacher. My God, she'd just be like, so I decided I'd just pop off for a couple of weeks to some random place like India or something like that. Or I just went off and I just did this rock rock walking on coals. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even say what she does. But you need to be careful when you get the Seven of Cups coming in. If there is a situation where you are a bit fenced in, that you're not going la 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 and you're kind of off in the fantasy, that's okay for a while. Sometimes we haven't got the bandwidth to make the move. You know, we haven't got the strength, the bandwidth, the energy, or even the competence. You're just like, that is for tomorrow's Gemma, you know. But I think the time is coming where the fantasy get out clause, you need to get rid of that. Come down to earth and make whatever move it is that you need to make. For some of you, this could be that you hate your job. You know, you hate your job. You've hated it for a while, but it does pay the bills. And maybe for a little while longer, you need to pay those bills, obviously. But find a side hustle. Find something you're interested in. Have a little look. Or as you're an Aquarius, get chatting to people. Somebody may just say something, you know, offer you something. My mate's looking for this, or I've just left that. That's something that could really move you on. You then get the Emperor, taking charge, stepping up and stepping out, actually, being yourself and being the CEO of your own life, making yourself the star of the film. There's nothing wrong with this. It also feels, when you get a card like the Ten of Swords, it feels as if you've been looking after others or keeping, which is an Aquarius thing, keeping a whole together, whatever that is, a group, maybe keeping your work thing going together, whatever, friends, lovers, whatever. And it's time to break out now and ask yourself the big ticket item questions. You know, what do I really want? How do I want it to happen? What do I need in my life? How am I going to make this work for me? Nothing is too much. And also anything that is for you, I think, is going to start giving you signs and symbols. Okay? You get the Five of Pentacles. Now I very much like those windows. Five of Pentacles is Mercury in Taurus. And it's a card that tells you that very difficult fact that at some point in your life, and this could be that point, you realise you come into this world alone, you leave this world alone. There is something about a journey you need to take. I said the J word. Whether that is psychological or even physical, like an actual journey, you need to go somewhere, do something. It's your journey, it's your trip, it's your lifetime, it's your choice, it's all down to you. But there's something about you coming out of the shadows and finding the light, okay, a bit like it looks like in this card. I like that, I do. It's not the easiest, and to get the Five of Pentacles is not the easiest because you're relying on yourself. But I don't know any Aquarius that is not independent, even if it's just in their mind. There's no catching an Aquarius. There's no holding an Aquarius. You will stay somewhere for an amount of time because you want to. And even if you don't want to, you might stay somewhere for a bit, but there's always something will always come up that you can move on. Speaking of which, Two of Pentacles. Somebody throws their hat in the ring here. Somebody throws in, what do they call it? Not an element. Oh God. Throwing something into the equation. Okay, maths face. Somebody is going to, let me show you these cards on the table as well and hope that the actual thing is focused, which it is. Look at that. It's normally just an old pair of pants and some kind of coffee cup on the floor. Right, let's see if I can actually get it to stay still. Okay, this is somebody throwing in a random thing. Still can't think of the word for it. a random element. It could be somebody literally saying, oh, they're looking for people to do this. Have you ever thought about it? It doesn't have to be paid. It could be a class that you join or something that is, I don't know, it's random, okay? Yes, but it's something that you actually, it makes your heart sing. When we get the 9 of Cups, look at that old silver fox there in his hat. He's happy. He's got a feast in the snow. Saw this program the other day. I think I did like the idea of it. It was like a thing where it was somewhere very frosty, like I don't know if it's the Antarctic, but you know what I mean. Like one of those places with loads of mountains, very beautiful, loads of frost. And they get a heated bed and they put it outside and you sort of lie in your heated bed and they serve you breakfast in bed while you look at the mountains outside. I mean, I'm in love just with that. And that is just getting your love cards, such an Aquarius thing to do. Shall we now look at your love life? Yes, let's. So if you really dig this, how old am I? There's always an extended love reading where we always get freaky. It will be in the description box if this really, really vibes with you, okay? I want to take 3 cards for your love life. For your version of the 9 of Cups. For what makes your heart sing? Okay, what and who makes your heart sing, Aquarius? Okay. Oh my God, that's a bit good. We first of all get justice. Love a bit of justice. With the 6 of Wands. Come on. Oh, Aquarius. That is so nice. I'm going to take a 3rd one. I almost didn't. Ha. Venus in Aquarius, the 5 of Swords. Okay, this is interesting. Venus in Aquarius, 5 of Swords. Let's just zoom in a tiny bit more. There we go. Right, Justice is an interesting card because it's about karma. It's about things rebalancing. Some of you, and this has been happening for a while for some of you, there's been trouble and strife in your love life. There's been complication. There's been slightly kind of hidden things. And the things, of course, getting the mask and everything might be you. And it might be them. Because quite honestly, when I do have coffee with my Aquarius friend, she's always got a secret that she's keeping from someone that she'll tell me. And it's the best bit. Right, okay. Justice is karma, it's a resetting. It's an opportunity to let something unfurl. Said Benny Hill. God, that sounded bad. Let something relax and breathe. That's better. You're like, ew. Love reading. Things will be unfurling very soon. You're like, giddy up, I'm here. 6 of Wands. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, or vegan alternative. We love this card. So you can have what you want in your love life. You can have success. But this is like a little tiny deadlock. Now, when you get the 5 of Swords, it's not like a huge deadlock that runs deep, but it's like a at the moment kind of a card. And it's something where you may be, let's say you're in a situationship and you're sort of texting a lot, but you're not meeting up a lot, or you don't know what the context of the relationship is. That could be 5 of Swords. Let's say you're in a relationship and you're not discussing something that you really need to actually discuss. You're avoiding it together. That's 5 of Swords. And if you're single, 5 of Swords as well is, it can be falling for unavailable people, which, and I'd love you in the comments to let me know what you think of this, Aquarius. Unavailability is Aquarius's kryptonite. Yes. It's something you can get drawn into as an Aquarius because it's novel and because, oh my God, sorry, there's someone outside, you know, when it's really windy. I won't say it loud because you can hear them. They can hear me. You know, it's really windy and someone's got a big golfing umbrella and then it keeps going inside out. And it's a man as well and he's like... Okay, sorry about that. It's very windy. Yeah, it feels like... Let me take one more card. Yeah, Two of Swords. It feels like a bit of a stalemate. Something needs to be said. Something needs to be revealed. Someone needs, Aquarius, to take their mask off. Thanks for the beep. It feels like revelation of some kind. I'm going to take a shadow card here. What's holding back? Because Six of Wands and Justice, quite honestly, is a delicious little mix. Oh, that card wanted to come out. Okay, Three of Wands. Three of Wands is momentum. The momentum has slowed with something. It's Two of Swords is... It's like a pause. Someone's hit a pause button, or there's a pause between acts. Often when it is that with the Two of Swords, you have two swords crossing each other, which is two different ways that this could happen. But there is a third way, which is being formed. Okay? So it's not there yet. Be patient. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is great, and I'll tell you why. Because Three of Wands doubled is the 6, and that's your shadow card of the 3, but you're getting the sunshine card of the 6. So you can have this. You can have this. Oh my God, that card just dropped off. Hang on. And let me... I'm going to just... What's that? Oh, Five of Wands. Okay. Think now of a ball of wool. Okay, and think about when it's all tangled up. I'm just going to write that down because it's important. Yeah. There's some kind of complication here that doesn't really need to be there, but it sort of feels like it does at the moment. I don't think it's a deep down serious thing. Nice. Independence. This is about two people fighting for independence, but at the same time wanting to be together. That is a very interesting vibe. And it reminds me of magnets when they attract and oppose each other. And the Five of Cups. How many fives do you want? Right, 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 fives. So Pentacles, Swords. Okay. I'm trying to work out which one you haven't had. It will come to me. You've had 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Come on, Gemma. Oh, it will come to me. Okay, what is blocking you? What is blocking you? Gosh. 4 of Pentacles. Again, this is keeping your cards close to your chest. 4 of Pentacles, it can be the emotional constipation card. Nobody wants to blink first. When you get the 9 of Pentacles, it's Venus in Virgo, it's extreme independence. When you get the 5 of Cups, it's needing to let go of something. Now, normally it's letting go of old wounds or people who hurt you, but I feel like, and I'm going to call you out on this a bit. Sorry about that, because I do love this about you. Yeah. Your sense of independence is really important. And don't worry, because honestly, it's never going to go away, ever. It's absolutely ingrained into every Aquarius. But in this situation, you might need, you know, like how cats and dogs show you their belly a bit, and it's a sign of vulnerability. Now, I'm not saying you need to go whipping it out for everybody, or if you like that, hey hup, why not? Hey hup? What's hey hup? Hey hup, why not? But it's about being vulnerable. You may need to become vulnerable with somebody to get that Six of Wands, to get that Nine of Cups, to get that feeling of pleasure. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is a rather fabulous card. So that is attraction and fire. And I feel like all the energy is there, but at the same time, there's difficulty accessing it for some reason. I think that's where the mask comes in. We wear a mask because we don't want to get hurt. And I don't know whether it's you wearing it or them wearing it, but, or both of you wearing it. Yeah. Yes. Hermit as a shadow card. If you're dealing with someone, Aquarius, who is in their cave, not wanting to come out, or a bit mysterious, or whatever you want to call it, wearing a mask of some kind, it may be, and we got Justice here and we got the Six of Wands, that the solution for you is to show the belly first. And again, this is not, doesn't need to be literal, but to show your vulnerability first in a very Aquarius kind of a way. Nine of Pentacles, you're always going to be independent. You don't need to worry about that. But there is something here about mirroring, and what you do, they then feel safe to do. Because I feel like you may be dealing with somebody, and I never thought I would say this, who is even more independent than you are, but because they don't want to get hurt, really. Okay, let me find you some Love Oracle cards. This is an interesting situation. It's almost a bit of a sort of standoff. I'm getting like, you know, those old-fashioned duels where people used to meet on a hilltop with an old-fashioned pistol, you know, and all that stuff. My God. In the extended reading, I'm going to use yet another deck. I'm going to take cards about your person and about what is behind the mask for you and for them, and the best way forward with that in mind. Okay, very, very tailored for you. Yes, boundaries. This has been coming up a lot for a lot of signs. Boundaries are going to be really important, but also being vulnerable whilst having boundaries. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You get a surprise. Prepare for a surprise that challenges and empowers you in equal measure. Yes. I also feel like, for those of you that there's someone around, okay, that they're going to make a move that does surprise you. And that does encourage you to come out from behind your mask. Oh, nice. You get sparks. This is all about also physical attraction. I think the physical attraction is pretty much on point, to be honest. I feel it's more of a mental relaxing of the old guard. You don't need to have your guard up quite so much, and neither do they, but they will learn by your example. Someone needs to lead this. You got the Emperor card up here, and Aquariuses actually do make really good leaders and bosses. It's not something you'll find in the astrology books, but you do, because people, Aquarius is about the group and bringing the group together, and that is a very good way of leading. Lead with vulnerability, compassion and strength, and I feel like this box will begin to open. Okay. Oof. Aquarius, we don't normally get that deep, as the actress said to the bishop. Okay, I'm off to do the extended. If you want to join me, it's the first link in the description box. I'm going to get some freaky cards out. See you on the other side. Namaste.